Okay, hello. This is the Dreaming of Diamond Going for Gold coaching call. I am Sadie Hody, Senior Ruby Ambassador, and we have some guests on. I'm going to do some presentation, and then at the end, we're gonna stop recording, and then they'll be able to ask some questions. All right, so going for gold. As I said before, I did a live video on our team page, and I want to acknowledge that making that jump in your organization is the largest jump that you'll ever make in Plexus, okay? It is increasing your organization about 7 times. So it can feel daunting, but what we want to do is make sure that we give some really dynamic advice on how to do that and how to do it quickly so that you stay above attrition. So I want to first say that the average gold income is just over $1,000. That has something to do monthly residual. That has something to do with your PV. Obviously, it can also be a lot higher if you have a very high PV. If you've got level 1 ambassadors that are really, they're great at sales, they have a high PV, that can affect your income as well. So just know that because of the average pay points, that is one of the reasons that our compensation plan is so dynamic, because we offer residual income opportunities via profit sharing, okay? So think about what you could do with an extra $1,000 a month. And so I hope that is helping to build a case for your sense of urgency to get to this rank. So what is gold? Okay, so achieving gold is achieving 100 points in your organization that is accrued in a month time span. Okay, so what that means is that you roughly have 20 people on your team. All right, so when we look at going gold, we realize the importance of the backup order. Am I correct? What this does is, as we move past silver and we're trying to forecast our business, it is imperative that we ourselves practice and train the importance of setting a backup order, okay? Very, very important. Especially important if any of the members on your team are wanting to build a business. That should be something that's non-negotiable for them. If anybody has any issues or concerns with a backup order, you know where to find me. I'm happy to coach this till I'm blue in the face. It's very important to me, and it will be extremely important to you as you build your business, okay? So once you personally go silver, and what does silver mean? Silver means 3 people in your organization that you personally sponsor, okay? So they've either bought a welcome pack or they've got a 100 PV order, and you do that all within a month's time period. Okay, all of our ranks are achieved each month, right? So right now, I'm currently a gold ambassador because it starts at 0 every time. The first time that started in the back office, I got to say I was sweating a little bit. I'm like, wait a second, what's going on? And then I figured it out. So what you want to do is in 1 month's time, you need to accrue 100 pay points, all right? So once you personally go silver and you've got your first promotion, and that's a very exciting promotion, it's the only promotion where welcome packs will count, okay? So that is very crucial in our strategy down the road. I just want to explain that. But once you personally go silver, you're able to practice duplication. Okay, so you're able to, coach everyone on your team to go silver. And my personal belief is you need to get everyone silver in your organization silver in a month, right? They join, we get them silver. Susie Q joins, we get them silver. John joins, we get him silver. Why is that, right? If people are making money, they're not going to quit Plexus. Okay? If people are getting their products paid for and getting healthy for free, they're much more apt to stay involved in Plexus. Getting everyone in your organization silver is crucial. Okay? 100% crucial. Getting them at least a couple customers. If they don't want to go silver for whatever reason, even though we tell them, we will help you do this. Even though we offer Zoom opportunity, Zoom events and 3-way chats and all that kind of stuff, we find a way to help them understand the importance of going silver or getting a couple customers, right? Who wants to do this with you, Susie Q? Would you want to get your products paid for? Would you want to hit your first promotion in Plexus to help you pay for your products each month? Everyone is typically going to say yes. If you help them get a paycheck, nobody's going to say no to that. If they're saying no, it's fear-based. And they believe, and it's a self-confidence issue. And that's a totally different conversation. I'm not making it about anybody in our team. This is totally about you, but I'm helping you be aware of issues that may come up when you offer to help them get their products paid for. Okay. Very, very important that you coach everyone on your team to go silver. And then they do that with their people. If you've got people that are sitting in your organization that have not gone silver yet, that is the most important thing that I want you to focus on this month. Okay. I also want you to be going silver every single month. That is not negotiable, right? Why is that? Building wide is foundation for your business. Okay. Building wide is stability for your business. Okay. There are going to be people who fall off. I get that. But we have to keep our personal momentum above the attrition. That is the only way. That is the only way that it works. When you see people take off and their organizations take off, it's because activity is greater than the attrition. That's all this is, you guys. And what I want to tell you is we started this business because we want to help people. We started this business because we wanted to feel better. Hi, Diane. Hi. I'm just having everybody mute their line. So go ahead and mute, and then we're going to ask questions at the end.
Okay.
It is just crucial that you are staying above the attrition. It is crucial. Okay. Everybody that you see, you might see somebody, you're like, man, oh my gosh, they joined after me and now they're gold and what's going on? I can guarantee you that they found a way to keep personal momentum higher than attrition. Okay. To go gold. The thing is, you will always believe. I'm going to tackle some fear right now, okay, that's going on in your head. Here's fear about not going gold, okay? You guys, there are always people who are going to believe what you're doing is a pyramid scheme. I'm here to tell you that. It hurts your feelings. As Chris and I used to say, it hurts our feelers. We don't like it. We don't like it when people don't believe that what we're doing is real and integrity filled and all that stuff. Ignore it. They do not matter. You're not going to change their mind, and changing their mind is not going to make you successful or not successful. This is for everyone. What we have to do is understand where our time is best spent. I absolutely agree that we can talk to people and we can really help build their belief in our situation. But the reality is there are going to be a lot of people who think what we do is a pyramid scheme. Those are not your people. It does not matter. That is not somebody that's going to help you get to gold. Drop them like a hot potato as you're trying to build personal momentum. Okay. They will build belief in what you're doing when they see you go gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby, emerald. Okay. People do not get free cars on fake smoke and mirrors. This is real. Okay, you guys? Not everyone in your inner circle is going to support your business, and that is okay. It don't matter. It's a distraction. I'm telling you from somebody who has the closest person to me was my biggest skeptic. It is hard. I get that. You need to learn from me. You need to understand that them believing in you or buying into what you're doing does not determine your success, you guys. It doesn't matter. We want them to validate us. We do. Okay, but that is a distraction that is going to get in the way of you feeling like you can be successful. Okay, what you need to understand is if you believe it in your heart, if you know that it's real, if you believe in the products, if you know what they can do, it is your job to tell as many people as possible about it. If one person in your life is the sticking point for you of feeling successful, and for me that was happening, I'm going to be honest, I'm vulnerable right now. It kept me from my success. And when I flipped the switch and decided I did not care anymore what that person thought, guess what? That person's on the train now because they see your attitude. When your attitude changes and you decide that it doesn't matter whether that buy-in is there or not, and you're going and that confidence is behind you, things change with people. Their mentality changes because they think, oh, wow, I guess this is serious for them. That's right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's your husband, your brother, your mother, your cousin, right? You make this decision for you that you're doing it. You stay in the sense of urgency for you. The buy-in from other people does not matter. Okay, I was stuck in that mind game for a long time. A volunteer army, this is very important as you go gold. A volunteer army is not necessarily the people that you want on your team anyway. Meaning, sometimes it takes a little bit of work to get those dream teamers, okay? Sometimes it takes a little bit of work to get those dream teamers. I continue to reach out to dream teamers. I continue to reach out to those people who scare me, okay? Sometimes the people that are ready to go right away, they're great. And they're going to help us get to our early promotions and the golds, and they need to feel better and all that kind of stuff. And that's great. But don't stop reaching for those people who scare the crap out of you, you guys. Because those are the people that are going to make your organization better. Okay? We don't need the validation from other people. We want it. We don't have to have it to be successful. Okay? I want you to know that you have to be willing to work hard for this. This is not an easy thing, okay? But you can make 6 figures if you work hard for 1 year. If you're willing to work hard for 1 year and you're willing to sacrifice and you're willing to take time away from some personal obligations for 1 year, if you give me 1 year and you nose to the grindstone it and you tell me you did everything you could, I guarantee you will look back and you'll be making $4,000 or more a month residual income because you worked your ass off for 1 year and you committed. And I'm not saying give up after a year. I'm not saying that. But I want you to make it not negotiable that for 1 year you sacrifice as much as you possibly can. And I'm not telling anybody to get divorced. I'm not telling anybody not to spend time with their kids. We all have extra hours in the day, people. I'm asking you to give it to your business because it'll be worth it. Okay? Time freedom is not something we all have right now. It's something we want. Financial freedom is not something we have right now. It's something that we want, you guys. Hope is not a strategy. Remember that. Hard work is a strategy. All right? I love you guys. I'm being hard on you today. Just work with me here. Success is whatever you choose it to be. Okay? If you come to me and you say, Sadie, I want to be gold. And when I'm gold, this is what that's going to mean. Or for one team member I know, she needs to be senior gold. When she's senior gold, she can quit her job. That is my focus with her. I never let her forget her goal. Only you can tell me what your goal is. And there are people on this call that I know what your goal is. I'm not going to let you forget what it is, okay? When the going gets tough, when it's really hard, when you tell me that there's no time, when you tell me that you're tired, I'm just going to remind you what your goal is. Because here's the deal. It's never, the feeling you will get when you get there with all the sacrifices and all of the decisions that you made along the way to better yourself, nothing will feel better than that. I can promise you, okay? Like I told you at the beginning of this call, you're growing your team 7 times what it is as a silver ambassador. This is not going to just happen. Especially not if you want it to happen intentionally and quickly. Yes, I promise you, you can slowly go to gold. I don't think anybody on this call is committed to a journey like that. I think that you're more driven and you've got a tighter timeline. So that's who I'm talking to right now. Okay. Once you become silver, you are opened up to be paid on all of the other team members that are going to join your team underneath you. Okay. I think you get 5 levels until you get to senior gold. Make sure that all of your team get to silver because you get paid on all of that, right? Those are not people that you knew, right? The sense of urgency for them to get their products paid for, it helps them. We're not hurting them. We're helping them. We're helping them create stability in not only your organization, but their organization, okay? If somebody is paying $120 a month for their Plexus products and we can get them 80, 90 coming in, because of just working at the beginning and introducing people to Plexus and getting them to post a couple times and maybe a Zoom call, that's huge for them. We just cut their bill like 80%. And they're not going to forget that, right? If you're got a bill of $120 and you're bringing in 80, your bill goes down to $40, you're much more apt to stay in the game and try. This is a financially sound idea. Not only does it create stability in your organization, but it gives something back to them. This is for them, right? We have to help them see that we're trying to help them. So how do we generate points in Plexus? So any shipment of $100 outside of the welcome pack, okay, generates you pay points. So if somebody joins with a welcome pack this month and you're trying to go gold, let's say that you've got 80 points. Let's say that, okay? And you get 4 team members to join. Well, then you should have 100 points, right? No. We've got to get $100 over their welcome pack. So then we flip into the mode of getting them a customer. Who wants to do this with you? We flip into the mode of, can we introduce your spouse to this? Can we, does your best friend want to try this with you? Are they a business builder? We encourage them to get a customer. So if they join in that month and you're trying to get to gold in that specific month, you're helping them get $100 over their welcome pack, okay? Let's say they didn't start with a welcome pack. For whatever reason, they don't need one. You're generating points for them right away, okay? So sometimes it is a strategy as we grow in our business at the very end to, start people on products that are not a welcome pack. Sometimes that's a strategy. Sometimes you don't even have to use it as a strategy because they don't need those products, right? We have to do is we are listening to them what they need, right? We can't shove everybody in a welcome pack box. We can't shove everybody into we can't offer things outside of a welcome pack because it helps us. We have to do it morally. We have to do what's best for them, okay? That's how you generate points. Any shipment of $100 outside of a welcome pack earns you pay points. Let's say the next month they're going to get their shipment of a triplex, you're going to get points, okay? So just know that. You can either pack them in a month and then know that they're going to hit that next month, or if you get close, then we can look at how to get those people qualified right away. So they're making a sale or they're buying, above their welcome pack for whatever reason. It's a very individual thing, but that's something that we can talk about, or you can talk about with your sponsor on how to specifically do that, okay? So sometimes there is, again, like I said, a PV order on top of the welcome pack. Again, they've got a customer, their hubby wants to try it, their sister wants to try it, they start them as a customer, or there's a PV order in lieu of a welcome pack. Like if somebody doesn't need the Bio Cleanse, for whatever reason, and we're starting them on an X Factor and a ProBio 5 and a Slim. It's, we really have to shift into customer service experts for these folks. And then that's how, we're going to build our business, again, most intelligently. Super easy to offer everybody triplex, but it doesn't work for everybody, unfortunately. And if they really want to lose weight and they want to see results quickly, triplex might not be the best for them. So that's a different call for a different day. So keeping it simple, that's what we got to do. We've got to keep it simple. When somebody comes into your organization, you do a welcome call with you and their sponsor, okay? You immediately ask them, hey, would you like to get your products paid for? If they say yes, we go into game mode. We have them posting on social media. We can schedule a call for them. We encourage them to get them into 3-way messages with you, their sponsor, your sponsor. And for most people on this call right now, that's me. I'm available for those too. Okay, so always the sense of urgency, 100%. Here's the thing, we can always wait, but I'm telling you, time kills all deals. That's not what we want, okay? What we want is for them to feel like we're motivated and moving as quickly as possible to get their products paid for, if they want that especially. Always ask them when they're starting if they would want to have their products paid for. That is a very important thing, okay? Because then you know. If you don't ask and you wait for them to just like it, and maybe they'll, that was how I started. I was like, maybe they'll like it. I don't know. Like I was not business minded about it, right? Because here's the thing about being business minded in Plexus. It doesn't mean that I don't care or that we don't care about people. We're helping people with these products, period, end of story, right? We are making their lives better. We believe that. We know that. That is real, okay? We are just focused on helping them get their products paid for quickly. If somebody is generating income, it's very, very unlikely that they're going to quit. It's very unlikely that they're not going to, see the benefit. You can get business builders on your team by accident, by just offering this to them and having the sense of urgency and quickly moving through. Again, if you've got team members on your team right now who are not silver, I want your not negotiable goal. We're going to talk about goals in a little bit. Your not negotiable goal this month needs to be getting all of them silver, period, end of story, especially if they're a business builder. They throw you into three-way messages. They're posting twice a day. You guys know how to do this because you're doing it. Okay? There is a way to make this work. If you need help, if you need to lean on somebody, your upline is there for you. Trust me. Okay, we're all in this together. All of us working together makes this work. Okay, so I took some tips from a couple high-ranking ambassadors that I really liked. So here are tips from Timmy Yancey. And I don't know if you know anything about Timmy Yancey. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. She's married to the tallest man ambassador there is. His name is Jake. He's huge. She's like 7 feet tall. But she's fantastic. She's very good at signing people, like ridiculously good. Like she's sponsored like 150 level ones or more. Personally. Okay, so she's really good at that. And she mentioned in the video that I watched that, she had a learning curve with training. So I like this approach. I've got two people. I've got somebody who's really not that great at training but has the passion, and somebody who has the passion but is super good at training. So I'm going to talk to you about both of their, about what they've said. So Timmy Yancey really says that we need to know 1 to 2 lines about each product. We do not need to reinvent the wheel, you guys. You have product experts on our team. You can always get more information. Don't confuse yourself or others, right? 1 to 2 lines on everything, okay? I asked you to bring a list of your potentials to this call, okay? I want you to honestly look at that list right now. Have you contacted everybody on that list? I know, girl. I see your face. Have you contacted? What is stopping you from contacting them? You don't have to answer. What is stopping you? Because I have heard in the last week, 3 of my personally sponsored ambassadors have come to me and said, I waited too long. So-and-so's already on Plexus with somebody else. Do you want to be the people that are inviting people to Plexus, or do you want your neighbor who doesn't have any fears or anything holding her back? Right? It's us. I want this team to be the ones that are introducing people to Plexus. I do not want you to miss a rock star because you are afraid. Borrow my belief. Borrow my confidence. I've got enough for everybody, you guys. If you see names on that list that you have not reached out to, you do not go to bed next Sunday until everybody on that list is contacted. Got it? As you grow in your business, you will add product knowledge. This will happen naturally, okay? Know 1 to 2 things about the products. Lead in with a very simple message and allow the conversation to unfold. But the most important thing is your sense of urgency. That cannot be borrowed. Okay, you can't borrow mine because it's got to come inside of you. I can't pick up your pen or your phone or get your thumbs working on a text message. It's only you. Okay, trying the products yourself. I know that you guys, a lot of on the call where you've tried a bunch of different things. Continue to do that. Continue to, even if you know somebody who's got chronic pain, get them trying the ease. Say, can you do me a favor? I don't have this issue, but I'd love for you to tell me if this nerve product helps your nerve pain. That is not only going to build a relationship with that person that's going to be different and maybe get them hooked, but it's going to help you. We don't have every single health issue, right? I can't take the shakes because I don't do dairy, okay? But I have so many people who do, and they tell me it's amazing, and they tell me what it tastes like, and they love it. So here's the thing. You're trying the products. You're getting someone to try them. You're really just understanding what they're doing. And I get it. We don't have money to be taking all 16 of these things, nor do we need it. But really working with people, I had Vanessa when she first started Take the Nerve for me, and it really helped her arm pain. And I wanted to get the nerve. somebody to try it, right? I wasn't using it. So that was just, it was really good. You know, she liked it. And so that's an approach as well. So when you're reaching out to these contacts on this list, I want you to be specific with them. Okay. I want you to be specific. I want you to dig deep, be intentional. Why are you reaching out to them? What products do you think would work for them? Why is this opportunity for them? Okay. I have a formula when I reach out to when I cold message people. It's building rapport, breaking the ice. It's complimenting them about why they are a fit for the products or the opportunity or both, and simply asking them to get on a message or get on a call with me. Very simple. I do not barf Plexus on them. If they've been around my Facebook for the last 2 years, they know where to find some information, right? We're just really asking them to get on the phone. We can always give them more information, but I don't know how many people I have turned off with giving too much. Learn from me, okay? Spread your wings. Get out of your comfort zone. You guys, I am starting these in-person meetings. I want you to schedule your own. I want you to tell me about them. I want you to do Zoom calls. I want you to diversify your approach. If you think you've got people who would love to get together for a happy hour, say, Sadie, I need you to come to this happy hour with me. Here's where we're going. All these people need Plexus. They're heavy drinkers. Great. I like wine too. Let's do it. It doesn't matter, right? You're diversifying your approach. Okay. Opportunity meetings, get business cards. Okay. It's $20 and it's in Etsy to have some business cards and something to hand people. If you're talking to somebody in person about these products and you're casually speaking with them about it and they're a new contact for you, pull your phone out and say, hey, are you on Facebook? I would love to stay connected with you. Can I add you to my Facebook friends? And do it right there. Okay. Very important, especially people that you don't know. I'm telling you right now, because how many business cards do you get? I mean, I used to do it all the time for work. I'm like, well, they're going to pick their teeth with that later. They don't, whatever. There's competition, whatever, but we stay in front of them. We find a reason to follow up with them. We're intentional with them. And we're personal. Okay, we've got to train our team to duplicate this as well, right? We've got to train our team. This is where Timmy Yancey said that she really struggled. Okay, and I don't think she's struggling that much anymore because she lives in a huge home. You should watch her Diamond documentary. She's doing okay. But she had a hard time training her team to duplicate, training her team to have that sense of urgency and that viral momentum inside of them to help their people get their products paid for. I don't want you to make that mistake. So the next person I want to talk to you about is Tara Castaneda. She is a Diamond Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus. I have watched a lot of her journey. She stayed at Senior Gold for about 1.5 years. You probably didn't know that. Okay, so she has become a training, just somebody that I've liked to watch because I've been at my rank for a hot minute. I'm not comfortable here. We're changing it up, and I like watching her because I think that she's great at training. So here's what she says, okay? How much are you willing to work? This is what she wants to know. How much are you willing to work? How fast do you want to get there? Okay? Just know you can take whatever pace you want. But that attrition that I was talking about before, it can happen. So the quicker you move and the quicker you help your team duplicate, the easier it is to come outside of that issue of attrition. Okay? Obviously, you're going silver first, and intensity is very important. So attrition is real. You want me to tell you about attrition? Vulnerable moment right here. Okay? I stayed the same amount of points for 5 or 6 months. And I added 30 to 40 people every single month. Do you know what that means? Bleeding that many people every month. Okay? I was tired. I was stressed out. I had a husband that didn't care about Plexus, and I felt like that determined my success. And I'm telling you that it doesn't. You need to learn from me. You need to borrow my confidence and my belief, and you need to stay above attrition, okay? You need to have the sense of urgency inside of yourself. Do not wait to find a business builder or rock star to change your team. You have to be your own rock star. I say that to people all the time. And she said it last night. I'm like, oh, looks like we're best friends. Okay. So we agree on that. You have to keep looking. You have to keep signing people. You have to talk to everybody about Plexus. Okay. If you keep looking, but not let it determine your success, right? It doesn't matter if you have your business builder when you hit gold. You're your own business builder. It doesn't matter if you are a rock star or if you have a rock star. You be your own rock star. You have to imagine and know that you are going to do a lot of the heavy lifting to get to gold. That is normal, okay? I think I had one person that was silver when I went gold. One or two. I think one. I think it was just Melissa when I went gold, okay? That's it. So you just have to understand, and you can't be mad at people for not getting it. You have to show them what it looks like. You have to show them what that viral momentum looks like. Okay. You're in this position. You're on this call because you want the success. I'm giving you the tools I'm giving you permission to fiercely go after this. Okay. You have to. If you don't do it, somebody else is going to beat you to all these people that are going to change your life by joining your team. Trust me. I waited a long time for Kristen. I'll tell you that. I waited a long time. I was scared. I was like, oh, she's going to tell me to just go somewhere. But she didn't. And she's here. And that was my luck. Somebody else could have talked to her. I waited too long. Everybody on that list, you have to reach out to. I'm serious. Maintain IPA and sign people quickly. You have to stay inside of income producing activity. You have to. You have to sign people. You have to have a sense of urgency. You cannot wait. If somebody, if you're waiting because of whatever reason, I'm telling you, time kills all deals. If somebody is interested and ready to go, you drop everything and you do it. I'm not saying you drop a baby. I'm not saying you stop, you wreck your car. I'm saying that day, okay, I'm ready to go. Okay, great. I'm going to get home and we're going to get you all signed up. Or hang on one second. I'm going to send you instructions in 20 minutes. Did you say you can sign up now? Okay, great. I can't wait to welcome you to the team. They need to see that you're important to them. They need to see that there's a sense of urgency. So you need to be posting every day, 2 to 3 times a day. You need to reach out, cold messaging, 2 new people a day. You need to get on the phone with people. You need to talk to family members. Sometimes family members are scary. I get that, but you got to talk to them. They need to know that this is important for you, that this business is real, okay? You talk to them. Who knows if they're going to say yes or no? I mean, that is one area that truly scared the pants off of me. Seriously, my family, they're all scary, like dynamic people. And it scared me. But I started talking to them. And they haven't all said yes, but I'm talking to them. Because guess what? I don't want some Joe Schmo they live next door to sign them up for Plexus. I'm like, you share my bloodline. You're mine. Like, seriously, we got to talk to these people, you guys. We got to get it in their ear. It might not happen the very first time that you talk to them, but you have to start that ball rolling. You have to talk to them. Okay. Events. You need to be doing every month for your teams events, online party or a sip and see or an opportunity event, talking to 15 to 20 people at once. Think about that. Having a happy hour or an online event. Or getting a sip and tea together, especially for somebody on your team, you would have never met those people. Okay. You would have never met those people. And all of a sudden you have the opportunity to, impact their experience with Plexus. They're talking to you. You're providing third-party validation for your team member. And we're getting them on board. They're seeing you. You're a physical person. You're saying that you've taken Plexus. You're polished. You're professional. This is why events work. This is why Zoom opportunity events work. Okay? Because you're not the only person talking about it. You get your upline to talk about it. You go there and you support your downline member, whatever it looks like. But events are key because those are people that you never would have met. Think about that. I've had Zoom opportunity events for I think everybody on this call, and they connected me with people I would have never met, ever. And that is what is important about it. It's difficult to fit them in. We're all busy, but I can promise you, if you make them a regular habit, if you work with people on your team and say, what kind of event would you get excited about? What kind of event do you feel like your potentials would be excited about? And then doing that, that's diversifying the way that you can go gold. That's diversifying that. Okay, guys? Set specific goals. This is something very important. I already set your goal, okay, which is contacting all of those people and getting your people silver. But I want you, every month, I want you to have a must-have goal. And when I say you have a must-have goal, that means it is a goal that you do not leave that month if you do not achieve it. Hell or high water, you guys. It's a must-have goal and it's attainable, okay? It's not allowing yourself to miss it. Having intensity, having intentionality. Never miss it. Never, no matter what it is. If you leave this call and you say, okay, Sadie kicked my butt. I've got to have a must-have goal. I'm going to get so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so silver, right? Or I'm going to get so-and-so and myself silver. I'm going to get to 500 PV. Whatever it is an attainable, achievable goal that you will refuse to yourself not to miss, okay? It's your accountability to yourself. The thing I loved about our planner promotion is it gave us sort of a guideline, right? Like, this is what we're going to do. And if we do this, we're going to achieve something. So have that in your mind. However you need to fixate that into your mind about your must-have goal, you need to achieve it. And I want you to achieve it early, right? We don't wait till the very end, because there's another goal I'm going to talk to you about that's really exciting, okay? It's called, your crazy goal, or your big, hairy, audacious goal. Your BHAG is what sometimes people call it. But it's a far-fetched, but it's attainable, right? It's still attainable. Okay, let's say that you need 10 people to go gold in your organization. And that's your big, hairy, audacious goal. And you're like, okay. So maybe your must-have goal was that you wanted to personally go silver and you wanted to help one team member go silver. Okay, getting 3 people. And you did it. And maybe it's like the 20th of the month. And you're like, okay, so my big crazy goal was getting 10 people, right? I'm already at 6. I got 10 more days to get 4 in my whole team. And then it starts to become real and possible. And you guys, these big, hairy, audacious goals feed you. It's for you. It's proving to yourself that you can do it and pushing, right? You are your only competition in this. Okay, just commit to yourself about the must-have goal and the crazy goal. I want to start a thread later. I want you guys to think about this tonight. I want you to update me. What's your must-have goal and what's your big, hairy, audacious goal? Okay, and I want to tell you this from the bottom of my heart. Getting stuck is a lesson. Okay, maybe you feel like you're stuck here. This place that you're at right now. Maybe that's what it feels like to be stuck. I did not personally get stuck at gold. I did not. I didn't. I just flew right to Senior Ruby, and look who's stuck, right? We all get there. It all happens to us once, okay? Maybe it happens to us twice. What does it mean? It means we've got lessons to learn and things to change right here, right now. So if you feel right now that you're stuck and you don't have a place to go, I understand. I am there right now, and I'm in the middle of changing and transforming myself and my organization and my team. We're in this together. It doesn't matter what rank you are. We're all just trying to translate who we are right now into who we need to be to get to our next place. Okay? Here's the thing also I want you to know. The thing that you don't want to do is the thing that you probably need to do. So everybody who smiled when I asked you about that list of 100, okay? I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to beat you guys up anymore. I've been yelling at y'all. That's what I've been doing. So think about it like this. You've got a snowball, and you're pushing the snowball up, and you feel like you're working so hard, and maybe you need to get better at the way that you're working. Maybe we need to optimize the hours of the day you can spend on Plexus. Maybe you feel like you've been spinning your wheels. But I can promise you that once you get that momentum going, and once you get that intensity building and that intentionality and that flow happening, pretty soon that snowball that you're pushing up, it's going to drop over the side of the hill and it's going to be like this. And it's going to be a boulder. Okay, your team is going to be unstoppable and it's going to have momentum. It's going to be all those things. But the common denominator there is you. It is you. It is 100% you. Don't point your finger down at what anybody else on your team is doing or not doing. Okay, we find more people, right? We find more. We talk to more. The more people we talk to, the more no's we're going to get. But those crucial yeses might come, and they will come. Right? Okay, so let's think about this. I thought for the longest time, like, well, I've got everybody that I need on my team. I don't need to be doing that. I'm just going to support my team. And then I realized how horrible of a mentality that was. And around that time, I signed Diane, and I signed Kristen, started working the business, and I signed Vanessa, and I signed some other level ones that are really starting to change the face of my team. What if I would have stopped? What if I would have stopped there and I never would have reached out to Diane? What would have happened? My life would have been changed. Think about that, right? I don't know what number she was. I think she was probably number 65. You guys are not allowed to quit me until you get to 100 personally sponsored ambassadors, okay? Because I can guarantee you, if you sponsor 100, you're going to find some rock stars in there. Got it? No one's quitting me until you get to 100. So you better get started, right? Because if you want to quit in like a year, you guys better hurry up. I know you don't want to quit. So this isn't a lottery ticket, right? And you might look at people, and those people that you see those stories like, oh, I got to Emerald in 6 months. It's like, well, I guess I have more lessons to learn than you, ma'am. And that's okay. Your story and your journey is valuable. It is important, and it is very unique. Okay. I want you to take everything that I've talked about here today, and I really want you to apply it, because if you actually do that and you're able to translate what's happening that's right, change what you need to, and ditch what is not working, I think that we're gonna be in a really different place next month. Okay. So here is the last thing I'm going to say. You right now are laying the foundation of your business. That is what you're doing. You are laying the foundation of your business. Getting everyone on your team to silver is laying the foundation of your business. Okay? I want you to have several different income streams. When I say income streams, I mean different legs. I have a leg under Melissa. I have a leg under Kristen. I have a leg under Diane. I have a leg under Sarah. You know what I'm saying? I have a leg under Vanessa. I have a leg under Leanne. This is what I'm saying. Several different income streams. It's very important. And you're not going to have that unless you're willing to talk to people about the business. It will not happen. Those pockets of income are not going to come unless we're willing to teach people to go silver and to create a sense of urgency and intensity inside of those people as well. And it starts with you. Okay? I hope that this helped. I hope that it livened you up, gave you some things to think about. I'm going to stop recording now, and we're going to be able to ask questions. So I'm going to stop recording.